Tell us a little bit more about your organization.
Well, we started 5 years ago. We were one of the very first organization on the ground. We worked in the refugees. We managed the biggest IDP camps. We left the management when it was 32,000. Myself, I was a manager of the biggest IDP camp for 2 years, which was a very different experience for like for me coming out for Houston as a city and going to the camp. And we work with the education sector because we believe if you want to fight the terrorists, you want to be against ISIS, you have to work with education. I don't believe in bombing because bombing will never finish its ideology. You cannot fight ideology with bombing. You have to fight it with education. And so we try to concentrate more with education. And to mention the number of kids inside Syria not going to school, it's like 3 million children.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a huge number.
Do they have segregated classrooms there?
No, not everywhere. It depends on the age and it depends on the location. If you are in control, like if you're school under, let's say ISIS area, of course, I mean they don't even allow schools. If you're school in where the opposition, the Free Syrian Army side, they don't have problem with you wherever you do. It depends where you're at.
Do you have any idea of what the literacy rate is amongst children?
I don't have the number with me, but it's a huge. I can tell you, like children did not go to school for a few years.
Yeah.
I've seen children did not even see school. They don't know what school is.
I keep imagining what it must be like in this camp. You've come from your home that's just been bombed down to rubble. What are these people feeling? What are they thinking? Is there any place for them to go now?
There is no place for them to go, especially if they cannot go to Europe. And even many people who try to get to Europe, they died thrown like in the sea. And doesn't seem there is any end to this. None of the big countries trying to help. I mean, I'm not talking aid. I mean, we can live in aid forever, but there's nobody trying to put in for this. And Syria is trying. And people are really helpless. And that's a huge disaster to the area. We're talking about the biggest, let's say, disaster in new century. And those people, will having them out in the camps without school, without education, will affect the whole world. It will not affect only the area because Syrians are all over the world. We're very close to Europe and Mediterranean Sea, and we should fight it.
How do we do that?
I believe we need to put, first of all, to put like an end for this, for killing people. We need to get the regime out, the Assad regime out. We need to work on education of children, and we need to put. I mean, not only the education. There's a psycho support. I mean, the whole problems. We work in psycho support as well. We need, first of all, we need to stop killing people. People can go back to normal. They can start work. They can start business if the airstrike stops. So we need to stop this. Some people ask for no-fly zones. Some people say no. Let's have a deal with the Russian to stop attacking wherever the thing is. I'm not politicians, but I know there is a way to stop killing people.
Let's talk a little bit too about. Well, over here we call them coyotes. The people who are illegally bringing people illegally into Europe, especially, and are they easy to identify? And what is the situation with them these days?
Well, Turkey made a deal with the European Union to stop the people go illegally to Europe. I mean, wherever the deal is, there is a good point with the deal. But again, I mean, the people have the right to travel. If you're not getting what you really want and you've been under airstrikes, they should allow you to travel. And people they're not able to travel the way they want. And even though, thankfully, Turkey, they're trying their best to help, but again, the number of Syrian in Turkey is 3 million people. We don't have much problem. Definitely, we have few problems. But a lot of people want to go to Europe because looking for better opportunity, or even they want to come to the US. And I can tell US is not doing a good job on the refugees.